Okay, hello everyone. Happy beekeeping. It's now March 11th, Wednesday, 2026. All of the 5-frame nukes survived. This winter, it was not hard for me to do this. I just let them have plenty of honey in the fall. I didn't feed them except on warm days openly. I put the feed out way over there past that brush pile. You can barely see some white buckets. I fed them in a couple of wheelbarrows that have straw or hay in them and syrup, and they came and got it on the warm day when I put it out. Days that were over 45 degrees that were sunny, I fed them some syrup about 3 times this winter, and about 25-pound bags mixed 50-50. So anyway, that was working fine. They all made it. All these 5-frame nukes made it. I don't believe that I would ever have any benefit from putting artificial pollen in my hives, so I never do that. I have openly fed them some open-fed substitute pollen from Man Lake, and they loved it, and it smelled awesome, but I didn't see any increase in benefits. So I didn't do that this year. I didn't feed them any pollen this year externally, and I never feed internally. Anyhow, today there's still no leaves on any of the trees. The honeysuckle's starting to wake up. The grass is now waking up and green. It's been this way for a few days. I'm still feeding hay to the horses though. The grass isn't long enough. Every single hive is bringing in nice pollen. I've already looked inside of them. They've all got good queens. The problem this year is there's a lot of holes in the hives. So a lot of them are using the cracks in the hives with the entrance. And that's a problem when you're putting out pollen traps in there, because I want to collect some pollen for eating. And they'll use the cracks instead of going through the pollen traps. So I'll have to tape those cracks up. And bee equipment is very expensive, and lumber is very expensive, and building them is expensive. So I'm still using the old hives and trying to make them work. Anyway, everybody's doing good. I just got one sting. So they don't like me in front of them, but that's acceptable. A gigantic human walking around in front of them. They don't like that too much. I don't normally walk in front of the hives. It's not a good thing. You walk behind them. That's why I have them all in a row, so I can walk behind all of them. And without this electric fence, they wouldn't make it. So you gotta keep a fence around them if you want to keep them alive, if you live in the woods. And I do that. So you can see that metal tape is about the best kind of tape I've gotten. It really sticks. It's some kind of cheap metal tape, and it lasts when I put it on. That's been on there all winter. But they just seem to make themselves a new hole. My bees seem to know how to chew on wood. Anyway, I'll let you go. Have a happy beekeeping.